What is the value of play? Well, today, that is what we're going to be talking about. That is totally not how I imagined the intro, by the way. I was just in there on the toilet thinking, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I could say this, that'd be funny, this would be a great thing to do. Got in here, just had a little warm-up, and then went to pop. It doesn't matter, I'm trying a camera angle out. I've been teasing with the drums for a few days, doing videos in it. I've been wanting to play for years now. I haven't played properly. Maybe in like 15, 20 years, you know. It's bad. It is bad because it was my profession for 20 years, but I never really played properly for a really good chunk of time. But I really fancy playing. So none of this is tuned up yet. Again, doesn't matter. It is ready enough. It's good enough. Does it sound as good as I'd like it to? No. Do I look as good as I'd like to today? No, I'm knackered. But I just needed to get this done so I can relax my mind. And you have to play. You have to play. Okay, playing. Oh my days, you have to play daily, okay? I truly believe you have to play daily, okay? I'm going to say this at the beginning, I'm going to say this in the end. If you have a life that is all play, like I said yesterday, I could just get high, play video games all day. If it's all play, it's a pointless life. It is a pointless life, and you will think, what the hell am I doing here? On the flip, if there is no play, if it's all work, all grind, all responsibility, all the time, it's a pointless life. You're like, what am I doing here? So you need to play. You need to have balance. Balance is key in life. Timing is everything. Balance is key. Timing is everything. So long as you can breathe, the rest is easy. But you have to put that play. You have to inject it in. And so I was at football last night. I play football once a week. I am not a great footballer by any stretch, but I like to just get out and play. It's nice just to play with the guys. They're all mainly older guys. One of the dudes brings his son. He's like, I don't know, 16, 17, but it's mainly, 30s, 40s, one or two in their 50s. The dude who runs it is 72. He's amazing. I can't believe it. It's fantastic to just play on a pitch with these dudes. And one of the guys told me last night he'd just been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which is basically chronic pain. And he said he struggles with anxiety and depression as well, which too often go hand in hand because pain has such an emotional component to it as well. The body, it's not the body and the mind, it's the body mind. They are one and the same thing. To be a human, it's the whole experience, man. You don't get one on the other. He was saying, he promised his wife he'd have a 5-minute break in between, but he just had to get out the house. He just had to play. And I was like, yes, mate, you get it. And another dude was like, yeah, my wife's a GP. She tells me how important these kind of things are. It's so important. So whether you play as a team in a more physical game, whether it's just chess, sometimes I just want to play a game of chess. Sometimes I want to play piano. Today it just happens to be a bit of drums. I just thought I'd come in here and do this, and I'm just going to play with the idea of time and just do a little bit of a demo on that. But I just wanted to keep this nice and short and sweet and just do a little play and just rest my mind a little bit. It is, as I say, a daily play is so important. But playing, what is exactly playing? Playing is working within a set of sort of rules, sort of guidelines, right? So here, okay, we've got 2 feet, we've got 2 sticks. We can use them. We don't even have to use 2. You can just use 1. And you can have a good play. So, you might not have 1 arm. That's cool. You can still play the drums. You might not have 1 arm. You can still play piano. You might have some fingers missing. You can still play. You might be more restricted, your confines. Okay, that's fine. There's more resistance for you, but that doesn't mean you can't do the thing. There's plenty of people out there going, nah, I'm still doing the thing, mate. You might think I can't do the thing. Yeah, I'm still going to do the thing. I might have no arms, no legs, and I'm going to be the best basketball player. I'm going to bounce it with my dick. Yeah, fuck you, man. I'm going to do the thing that you think you can't do because of the thing. I'm going to do it just because of the thing. I love those people, the fucky people, I call them. Shout out to the fucky people. So you got a set of guidelines, but there's always room for chaos, and that's the beauty of the game. That's the beauty of life. There's all those little nuances. We've got physical guidelines. We've got the laws of physics that kind of, form the universe that we're in. We have to work within that, but we can constantly discover new things, amazing things, beautiful, magical things through play. It is the best way, us mammals, I would imagine everything in the world, but at least us mammals, it's the best way we learn. You watch any nature shows, like I said yesterday. I did two episodes on fear, which includes a lot of pain because it's scary. And I watch all the nature shows, and you just see, tiger cubs and bear cubs, and they're just dolphins. They're playing. And us humans, we need to remember, we need to play. We need to give ourselves a break. We need to have a mess around, a piss about. Yeah, there are rules, but there's not really rules. It's not so strict. A lot of us NPCs are reading from scripts. Hello, how may I, you're like, oh, be a human. For fuck's sake, be a human, please. Just have a place, just have a mess around. Inject some humour. What is the value of humour coming up. Yeah? So, I really truly believe we should play daily, okay? It's just, in some way, shape or form, whether that's a 5-second clip, you might be a dad and you're pulling your hair out, you're working all hours of the day and night, and you're trying to, hold it all down and keep yourself in shape and do all the right things. And I get it, I'm not a dad, but I all day, every day, trying to do all the right things. But you just 5-second play. Sometimes I'll just sit down and be like, all right, that's all I've got time for today. But it just keeps me wanting more. Yes, mate, tomorrow. Oh, let's just get into that. Yeah. Yeah. I remember what it feels like to play, to piss around. And then, one day you will make time. You make time. Time just doesn't, you make it every day. You take that time, you make the thing. Oh, anyway, that's a whole other thing. So, what was the other thing? A way to do morning. Yeah. This is the other thing about a place. See, I'm making my notes down here. Lovely and messy, but slightly better than they were yesterday. It's a way to do way more than you think. So I despise just running on a treadmill. It is, I need to work my lungs. I need to work my body. I've had to do it at times to have that strict, rigid, if I've been in hospital, that's all they've got. I can't go running around the ward. I need to have the oxygen. So I'm kind of running on a treadmill. But, I hate it. But then going out and playing football with the guys, I play in defence. I'm not a flashy player, but I can just pressure people. It's how I roll. And I just try and stick a foot in here and there, And it's that way of, I would run and move way more and breathe harder, and my heart rate would be up way more in a match than it would if I was just running on a treadmill, because I'm way more engaged with this, as I say, this organised chaos that's going on around. I'm not thinking about all this in here, going at me all the time. I'm like, shut up, there's things to do. Mate, he's running at you, tackle him. Oh, he's going to pass it over there, intercept. Yeah, that's what it is. Again, it's our brains getting out of all of this, and we just play. And that is the beauty of life. So, I'm going to play with a bit of time. Now, what I mean by this is, let's just say, that's our time right there. Time, just once it starts, it just keeps ticking on, okay? And then in drums, we call that 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you'd have the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4. Now, 1. Right, and all we're doing is just starting real, simple, basic time. But I would love to just mess around with that time and see what I could do with it. And I'll give you a demo. So right now, all we've done is just change the hi-hat. And we change the feel. Swing. And just, there's no strict rules there. I'm not reading from a script. I'm literally just, how do I feel? Where do I want this to go? And do you know what? One of the best things about play, you can make mistakes, i.e., that wasn't what I was going for, like the start of this whole video, that wasn't what I was going for. It's all right, mate, you pulled it back around, you got all the points in, it worked. And no one was any the wiser, unless you go, oh, I messed that up, oh no, I messed that up. Don't stop, keep going, style it out. Yeah, the value of style coming up. Oh yeah, like and subscribe, all of that crap. And yeah, the idea being, just have that confidence. Keep it going. Once you start that, just play with it. Play. That game started, play. Join in, play. Don't sit out because you can keep playing. Just play, okay? So that is my advice to you today. Please just bloody play.